So hey again and welcome to a new video. I just want to play Makoa just because halfshell got nerfed, and usually, or the last few months, you wanted or you needed to play actually halfshell, but pluck hasn't got changed or something like that, and I just want to test out how pluck feels just because I think halfshell isn't that strong anymore. I mean, you still can play it, you need to play it more around your cooldowns and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like Plug is the legendary to go now for me, because I don't think Leviathan is that good either. I mean, you get 25% movement, ultimate charge, increased ultimate charge, and you reset your cooldowns, like off your dash and off your hook. And I should have paid more attention to where my team goes, but it's fine. I just need to get into core again. I haven't played him in a long time, and I don't know. I don't know. I just need some time to do hit some hooks again, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think our gen is actually bar. That sucks. Although we should have enough heal to sustain, because we have Grog. I mean, Grog is playing damage, which is pretty good against Ying, and I have IO. But you still recognize if you're playing with only 4 players instead of 5, obviously. So it's kind of bad. For Pluck, usually want to try to hook squishies to confirm the kill, or to actually kill them, because if you hook tanks, then yeah, you do more damage to tanks, but usually it's not enough to actually kill them. You want to hook tanks when they're about to use movement abilities and stuff like that, or if their shield is down. For example, if you play against Khan, you want to hook him when his shield is down, because then he's vulnerable, and your DPS, when the DPS is playing with you, can actually finish up the kill. But usually want to try to go for healers, go for DPS and stuff. Because if you play ranked and you play as or with double tank, you want to play as an off tank now with Plug. So before with Harsha you wanted to play as a point tank, so to say. But playing, see, this is also great when you hook someone, they can't use any abilities, so your team is able to kill them before you actually hook them to you, so to say. So just because you interrupt them, or you make them not able to use any abilities. So before, okay, you wanted to play on point, kinda expected emoji ult here. But now, or like how it's been for years, you want to play him as an off tank. Before, you obviously wanted to play or needed to play Leviathan just because the CC immunity in his ult. But now you're back at off tank, so to say. You even could have played him as off tank before, but Harship was just too strong to not play it. So as an off tank, you obviously want to pressure their backline, want to pressure their healers and stuff. So that's why I said you want to focus or hook healers and DPS, and because you actually can confirm kills when hitting a hook, because you deal so much damage when you play Plug after hitting a hook, and a hook on a DPS is so strong when you get them out of positioning that your team probably will finish up the kill when you're not able to actually kill them in time, so to say. So Makoa hook is so strong, just because for the fact you can completely displace an enemy. So bring them or hook them out of positioning. See, this is also great. You can just hook them out of range and he's not able to touch. So so that's why Makoa is just a great pick, a strong pick, even if you're not playing Plug or whatever, just because of the hook. The hook potential, or the advantage you gain after a hook is so huge when your core is good at hitting hooks, and when your core is good at hitting the right targets. So if your core only hooks tank when he's full HP the whole time, then you probably won't get a lot of value out of his hooks. But if your core plays with your flank or DPS, or even if he plays on his own and is able to get a pick after hitting a hook, or just displace the enemy and hook them into your whole team, then the value you gain after your hook is so huge that Makoa is just a strong pick, and it's so annoying to play against him. And obviously his ult was one of his strongest abilities currently. I mean, they didn't really change his ult, but it doesn't feel that strong anymore. I mean, you still can reset your HP, but in my opinion your HP is so low, even if you're old. You used to have like 10,000 HP and now it's around 8,000 or something like that. And you really recognize the less HP you have in your ult, so that's why it doesn't feel that good. And you have a lot of mobile champions, a lot of champions which can actually run out of your hook, out of your ult range, so you can't deal damage to them. But still, it's good, like I did, just to reset your HP. So you saw the Ram wanted to run, but I felt like he dies in time, so no need to waste my hook, so to say. And even if he wouldn't have died in time, I just would have hooked him after his run started, so to say, to interrupt his run. So Makoa is pretty good at cancelling movement abilities, which is pretty annoying for certain tanks like Ashe or Ram, when they're playing around their movement ability, or when they are legendaries around their movement ability, like getting damage reduction when dashing and stuff. And if you, or most tanks play really aggressive until they get low. So I'm talking about Ashe and Ram and stuff, where you have damage reduction on your movement ability, and then use their movement ability to get out of the fight and then get fully healed and stuff. But if you interrupt them because you hit the hook, or if you I don't know, hook Ashe out of her ult, or just hook her before she actually lands on the ground and then kill her in time, and you probably win the game or the point fight because she couldn't ult and stuff, then your hook is so strong. You can actually be so annoying for the enemy team. So again, Rejuvenate. I just pick Rejuvenate because I have in my loadout the card that I get or receive increased healing when I'm below 50% of my maximum HP, and it stacks up. That's why I still think on tanks, Rejuvenate is still a great pick if you have certain cards or certain abilities like Inaros, Earthen Guard, that you increase your heal, and then it's actually worth it to buy Rejuvenate, even though it's not that strong anymore. I still want to get back to save my team from the Introxes if I would hit my shots. Yeah, I think we can't touch. But that's fine, they have combat mechanic. That's why they could finish the capturing so fast. And a thing I also like on core, play around cover the whole time if possible, just peek corners and stuff, because especially now when your HP is so reduced or so decreased, just because they nerfed him, and it's fine that they nerfed him, he was way too strong. I mean, he was first pick or first ban in rank like every game. So and it's been like this for years, so I think you can see how strong he actually was. But now when your HP feeds compared to how it used to be so weak, you have to be or play kinda careful to don't get as much damage, because you're used to being confident because you dealt dealt a lot of damage. They also reduced his damage, and you were so tanky because of your HP and stuff, and now you actually have to play a little bit more careful. So just because they nerfed him and stuff, and it's just great to peek around corners the whole time. So don't show yourself the whole time. Just show yourself when you're about to shoot or something like that. I don't have a hook to interrupt his movement ability. And for Makoa, it's sometimes just rough to stay alive when they have hit scans, which can deal them headshots, like Andrew or something. Because your head hitbox is so huge, it's so easy to deal them headshots against you. I kind of want to body block my IO here. That's why I'm running so weakly towards her. It's just so easy to hit headshots against Makoa. So sometimes it's really frustrating because you get like 5 tapped or something by an Andrew. And the emoji ult actually saved me, I think. I don't know if it would be too strong, but I wish you could increase your HP with loader cards like you can on almost, yeah, I think almost every other tank. But maybe it would be too strong, maybe it would make Makoa too strong, I don't know. But what I like about core now, after the changes, you actually need to play careful. You can't play as confident as you want, just because you're obviously not that strong anymore. So now you actually have to play like a tank, which needs to pay attention to his cooldowns, and well, you always needed to pay attention to his cooldowns just because of his hook and stuff. But pay attention. What? Pay attention to when you get off the point or when you retreat and stuff, because I've had like in the past Makoa, you won like every 1v1 and didn't really pay attention about your HP. So now you actually have to play kind of careful. So it's actually good to learn, yeah, how to play as a tank, because if you don't do it, you obviously will die eventually. Or you die more easy. Because I see very often that tank players, or some, not every, like some tank players don't know when to get off point and stuff. But I think to make Makoa work, you have to learn things like getting off the point and getting behind cover and stuff like that. Yeah, this game is kind of rough now for us, just because it's been going on for so long that the enemy team has so much cauterized that the heals, I mean, we have 3 healers, which was pretty strong in the beginning. We were able to capture the point even though our Janus was a bot. But now with cauterize online, it's actually rough to... Well, actually, I don't know. I mean, we're still alive and if we really tanky and stuff, but maybe it's just rough for my team. So for the others to stay alive because of cauterize, because I obviously have more HP than the rest of my team. No, too bad. Well, okay, I don't know how she ate me, because for me it looked like I was above her, but it's fine, I guess. Maybe it works like that. It works like that. Oh, I actually missed my shot. That's unfortunate. Well, okay, we still can finish up the kill.
seconds remaining.
Just walk out of it. No, we kind of want to get back now, because we saw 3 of them pushing left side. I felt like someone's on right. Seems like I'm wrong. Okay, it's fine. And so, kind of want to play it smart, I guess. We don't want to rush mid. Just, yeah, okay. Trading some ultimates here. Janus died. That's bad. And Vic too. Yeah, we kind of want to back up. Because there's no point in pushing 3v5 or 3v4. I mean, Andrews is dead as well. So kind of want to play safe until my team is back. Ah, okay, that's the wrong call. We don't need to go on point now. Now I kind of want to set up on point. Because they don't know I'm here, so that's why I just can walk on the point. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I think we lost now. I didn't feel like I needed to ult just because I was so tanked, but I received so much damage at once. Yeah, and we can't touch. It's unlucky. I probably should have just ulted instead of shielding. Kinda was a misplay, but I think that's fine. Still was a great game, and core feels actually good. I mean, I had a lot of heals and stuff like that, but if it's good, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've had a nice day. I hope, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just thank you for watching, and always remember, don't forget, you guys are awesome.